the second life I bring. I passed the old apartment where I lived when I was 23. Past the dive bar where I met the girl I almost let be mine. The city changes constantly, but the neon stays the same. Pink and purple bleeding through the rain, like memory's name. I turn the music up another notch, the bass shakes the seats. The synthesizer plays the song my soul forever beats. Neon City Drive, the only therapy I need, the kind that doesn't ask questions, the kind that lets me speak. Through the rain-slick boulevards, past the closed-down shopping malls, past the all-night diners with their flickering yellow walls. Neon City Drive, you're my escape from everything. You're the proof that some kinds of beauty still know how to sing. Neon City Drive, you're the second life I bring. The future was supposed to be flying cars and silver suits. We got smartphones and depression and political disputes. But on a Neon City Drive at 1:30 a.m., I can pretend the future I was promised is back in business again. Neon City Drive, I'll never let you go. You're the one constant pleasure in a life that's full of woe. The freeway and the synth lead and the race-slick neon glow are the only things that ever taught me how to fully know. Neon City Drive, you're my forever city. You're the place where 1985 still feels electric and pretty. Neon City Drive, you're my permanent committee. The city's blacker than it ought to be at 1:30. And the Synthwave's just beginning. The night is barely done. worth the 8-hour wait. Stopped at a roadside taco stand near Big Sur in the late afternoon. Watched the surfers ride the waves like they were chasing the moon. The sun started setting orange pink across the Pacific West. The kind of beauty I'll remember when my heart is at rest. I bought a six-pack at the gas station, kept driving up the coast. The night was coming on like a soft welcome host. Pacific Coast Highway, the most beautiful road in the world. Every turn a postcard, every cliff a flag unfurled. The Pacific stretches out forever past the rocks. The salt air mixes with the synth pop from a speaker box. Pacific Coast Highway, I'll drive you for 10 hours straight. Don't stop for anything, won't even hesitate. Pacific Coast Highway, you're worth the 8-hour wait. I pulled over at an overlook just past Carmel by the sea. The stars were coming out across the wide Pacific Sea. I leaned on the hood of the car and watched the world go cold. The kind of moment that you keep until you're old. Pacific Coast Highway, I'll come back every year, even if it's just for one weekend, even if the rental's dear. This road is the closest thing I'll ever have to a religion. The Pacific and the synth pop and the freedom of decision. Pacific Coast Highway, you're my California dream. You're the proof that some highways are more than what they seem. Pacific Coast Highway, you're my permanent gleam. Got the rental at LAX, headed north on the one. The road keeps going forever. My soul is finally one.
The Aladdin's castle at the mall was where I spent my paper out. Every dollar I could save went into Galaga, no doubt. The carpets think of Coca-Cola and ambition unfulfilled, but I was happiest of all when those red high scores were filled. The kids who hung out there are all in their 40s now. Most of them have given up the dream. Most have made the bow. Arcade memories, the world I'm always missing. The pixels and the joystick and the friends I lost in. eternal placement. Frogger, Cubert, Centipede, Donkey Kong Defender. The names alone can transport me back to my preteen splendor, when the only thing that mattered was the next quarter in my pocket, and whether I could beat the boss that we all call Doc Octopus Rocket. I take my own kid to the new arcade barcade in town. He plays skee-ball and pop-a-shot, but he doesn't really frown. Arcade memories, the world I'm always missing. The pixels and the joystick, and the friends I lost in transitioning. The smell of pizza and the buzz of fluorescent light, the kind of pure escape I haven't found since back then quite. Arcade memories, you live in my own basement. I bought my own machines for the price of a small payment. Arcade memories, you're my eternal placement. The Aladdin's castle closed in '94, became a Foot Locker, then a phone store, then a vape shop, then a place for the dogger. But every time I drive past that mall, I see the ghost of my youth standing at a Galaga machine, holding on to the truth. Arcade memories, I'll keep my basement going for my kid, for my friends, for everyone who's slowly knowing that some pleasures are too pure to ever fully die out. We just have to keep the flames lit, keep the joysticks about. Arcade memories, you're my forever altar. You're the church of my own childhood. You make me almost falter. Arcade memories, you're my permanent salter. The Aladdin's castle at the mall was where I spent my paper out. The arcade in my basement is the only quarter I can route.
Saturday night with my mom and the Blockbuster down the street. We rented Pretty in Pink for the 14th time. Can't be beat. The cracked plastic case had been through 100 other homes. The label was peeling off. The tape was old and grown. We made microwave popcorn, sat down on the brown couch. The way the VCR clunked when we pushed play was something to vouch. VHS Romance, the kind of love I miss. The slow ritual renting, of rewinding, of the gentle beginning, that was the docket. VHS romance, the kind of love I miss. The slow ritual of renting, of rewinding, of the gentle hiss of a tape that's been watched 1,000 times by other families too, each one falling in love with the same movie that they knew. VHS romance, you can't be downloaded, you can only be rewound and watched and slowly loaded. VHS romance, you're mine, forever quoted. I keep my old VHS collection in a milk crate in the closet. Sometimes I pull one out and let the analog morph deposit itself back into my apartment. And my 40-year-old soul, and for 2 hours I'm a teenager whose heart is still whole. VHS romance, you'll always be my standard. Oh, what a real love story is. You set the absolute candor, the synthesizer score, the Molly Ringwald glance, the kind of romance that streaming services can never quite advance. VHS romance, you're the love I learned to want. You're the kind of slow connection that my heart can always haunt. VHS romance, you're my forever flaunt. Saturday night with my mom and the Blockbuster down the street. The VCR is gone, the store is gone, but my heart will never delete. Saturday night with my mom and the Blockbuster down the street. Saturday night with my mom and the Blockbuster down the street. We rented Pretty in Pink for the 14th time. Can't be beat. The cracked plastic case had been through 100 other homes. The label was peeling off, the tape was old and groans. We made microwave popcorn, sat down on the ground couch. The way the VCR clunked when we pushed play was something to vouch. VHS romance, the kind of love I miss. The slow ritual of renting, of rewinding, of the gentle hiss of a tape that's been watched 1,000 times by other families too, each one
silhouetted black against the orange-pink light. I'm driving in my rented Mustang convertible blue, pretending I'm a movie star with somewhere fancy to go to. The billboards are advertising movies I haven't heard of yet, the kind of LA mystery that makes my soul reset. Sunset Boulevard, you're the dream I always knew, the kind of street that only exists if you really wanted to. The strip clubs and the comedy clubs and the rock and roll bars, the whole illusion of an American dream behind the cars. Sunset Boulevard, you're my favorite kind of myth. You're the place where every story still has the chance to lift. Sunset Boulevard, you're my favorite kind of gift. I passed the Whiskey a Go-Go where the rock stars used to play, past the Comedy Store where the comedians had their say, past the Chateau Marmont where the stars came to disappear. This entire boulevard is haunted by famous careers. The light turned green, I gunned the engine, kept the cruise alive. The synth lead in the speakers was the only thing that kept me to drive. Sunset Boulevard, you're the dream I always knew, the kind of street that only exists if you really wanted to. The strip clubs and the comedy clubs and the rock and roll bars, the whole illusion of an American dream behind the cars. Sunset Boulevard, you're my favorite kind of myth. You're the place where every story still has the chance to lift. Sunset Boulevard, you're my favorite kind of gift. I parked outside the Roxy and watched the line start forming. A band I'd never heard of was about to start performing. I almost bought a ticket, almost joined the crowd, but the cruise was calling louder. I turned the music feel like it's permitted. Sunset Boulevard, you're my California escape. try.
Found a box of Polaroids in the attic of my mom's place from the summer of '87, when our family lived in the right space. My older sister tanning by the pool with her best friend Trish. My dad in his Hawaiian shirt, grilling steaks with a wish. The colors are faded now, the kind of pink and orange wash that only Polaroids can do, the perfect kind of squash. Polaroid summer, you live in the imperfect frame of an instant photograph that nobody can ever again claim. The way the colors bleed, the way the edges curl with time, the way the memories stay frozen in a perfect little rhyme. Polaroid summer, you're the best kind of preservation. You're the proof that not all memory needs digital salvation. Polaroid summer, you're our family celebration. Here's a shot of me at 6, holding up a popsicle, red mouth, sunburned shoulders, the kind of joy you can't sell. Here's my mom in cut-off shorts, the kind she'd never wear now. She was 32, the same age I am. Somehow I held the photos one by one and felt the years just fold back into themselves like the seasons that never get told. Polaroid summer, you live in the imperfect frame of an instant photograph that nobody can ever again claim. The way the colors bleed, the way the edges curl with time, the way the memories stay frozen in a perfect little rhyme. Polaroid summer, you're the best kind of preservation. You're the proof that not all memory needs digital salvation. Polaroid summer, you're our family celebration. I bought a new Polaroid camera last week from a vintage shop. I'm gonna teach my own kids the slow art of the instant pop. The waiting, the developing, the holding of the small white frame, the way an analog photo holds time like nothing else can claim. the station. Found a box of Polaroids in the attic of my mom's place. I'll start my own box this summer, my own time and space.
Parking lot of the 24-hour diner on Vine. The neon sign said open in the same pink it has since '89. I walked in, sat at the counter, ordered black coffee and pie. The waitress looked like she'd been working since the dawn of time. There was a truck driver 3 stools down, staring at his cup. A couple in the corner booth that didn't really hook up. Midnight diner, you're the church for the displaced, for the people who can't sleep, who have somewhere to be misplaced. The fluorescent lights, the formica, the smell of bacon at 3 a.m. The way the waitress calls you honey, like she's known you all the time. Midnight diner, you're America's truest space. You're the place where every drifter can find a little grace. Midnight diner, you're America's quiet face. The trucker finished his coffee, left a 5 and a quiet nod. The couple paid their tab, walked out into the rain, almost shot. I was alone with the waitress and the cook and the radio, playing slow synthwave like the kind you used to know. The pie was warm, the coffee was strong, the booth was perfectly empty. The kind of moment when the loneliness goes from heavy to gentle and plenty. Midnight diner, you're the church for the displaced, for the people who can't sleep, who have somewhere to be misplaced. The fluorescent lights, the formica, the smell of bacon at 3 a.m. The way the waitress calls you honey, like she's known you all the time. Midnight diner, you're America's truest space. You're the place where every drifter can find a little grace. Midnight diner, you're America's quiet face. The chains have killed most of the old diners across this land, but this one's hanging on with its same crew and its same stand. I tipped the waitress 20 for a $5 slice and coffee, because someone has to keep this place from becoming a casualty. every sleepless night, every time I have to find a place to think, to be, to feel slightly understood by a waitress who I don't know, and a cook who's never rude. Midnight diner, you're the last of your kind. You're the analog America that I keep on hoping to find. Midnight diner, you're my permanent mind. Pulled into the parking lot of the 24-hour diner on Vine. The neon sign said open, and tonight that's just fine.
Chat room. Back when chat rooms still existed, you were a screen name and a photograph that I had quickly listed as the most interesting person I had ever talked to online. We typed for hours every night, our cyber hearts aligned. The dial-up screech, the AOL bell, the way it felt to wait for you to write me back. My whole evening's fate. Cyber heart, you taught me how to love through pixels and through typing, through a screen above. Before we ever met in person, before we ever heard each other speak, you knew me better than anyone in 3 weeks. Cyber heart, you're the romance of the digital age. You're the proof that intimacy doesn't need to share a stage. Cyber heart, you're my preserved teenage page. We finally met in person at a coffee shop in Cleveland. You drove 8 hours from Detroit. I drove 4 from somewhere even stranger than the way we talked, the way we'd already known each other for 3 full months in pixels, like an electronic mother. You walked in and I recognized your face from your dial-up photo. Tears in both our eyes, the kind of moment in a manifesto. Cyber heart, you taught me how to love through pixels and through typing, through a screen above. Before we ever met in person, before we ever heard each other speak, you knew me better than anyone in 3 weeks. Cyber heart, you're the romance of the digital age. You're the proof that intimacy doesn't need to share a stage. Cyber heart, you're my preserved teenage page. We were married a year later, kids 3 years after that. Our story sounds impossible now, but back then it just sat in the soft early days of the internet, when everyone was kind and love could form through pixels and through patient, hopeful minds. Cyber heart, cyber heart, resisted. Checked into the Pink Palace on a Friday afternoon. The valet took my keys. The bellhop knew my room. I walked through the lobby like I belonged in 1985. The whole place felt like a movie. I was finally inside. The pool was empty. The cabanas were lined with chairs. The whole Beverly Hills experience was finally mine to share. Beverly Hills Hotel. Place where Marilyn Monroe was known to sleep. Beverly Hills Hotel, you're a museum to the glamour. You're the place where Hollywood still keeps its real demeanor. Beverly Hills Hotel, you're my favorite kind of dreamer. Ordered a martini at the Polo Lounge around 6 o'clock. The bartender remembered my drink before I could even talk. The leather banquets were the same ones used in Get Shorty. The kind of detail that makes my whole inner 40-year-old soaring. I sat alone but didn't feel alone. The place was full of ghosts of every actor and starlet from the Hollywood pool. Beverly Hills Hotel, you're the dream of every decade. The Pink Palace where the movie stars used to be paid to be photographed and admired and rumored about every week. The kind of place where Marilyn Monroe was known to sleep. Beverly Hills Hotel, you're a museum to the glamour. You're the place where Hollywood still keeps its real demeanor. Beverly Hills Hotel, you're my favorite kind of dreamer. I couldn't really afford to stay here. I saved for 2 whole years for one single night to live the dream and shed my regular fears. But it was worth every penny I had to put aside to feel for one weekend like I lived on the inside. like a dream that ended too soon.
Got my first Walkman in 1986 for my 11th birthday. The yellow Sony sports model, the kind that wouldn't wash away. I made my first mixtape that night. Took me 3 full hours. Each song chosen carefully, each one of my discovered powers. The clunky way the buttons felt, the way the tape would warp, the way the batteries would die at the most important sharp. Walkman days, you taught me how to listen, the way that music used to feel before the streaming kid system took over and removed the slow ritual of the tape. The kind of patient music love that no app can replicate. Walkman days, you're the love I'm always missing, the kind of slow connection that you can't fix by just kissing. Walkman days, you're my forever wishing. I'd wear those orange headphones, walking through the neighborhood, the whole world soundtracked by a tape that I had understood. The way the song would skip when I started running fast, the way I had to flip the tape over to make the music last. A real ritual that nobody understands anymore. The slow, gentle work of the mixtape and the floor. Walkman days, you taught me how to listen, the way that music used to feel before the streaming kid system took over and removed the slow ritual of the tape. The kind of patient music love that no app can replicate. Walkman days, you're the love I'm always missing, the kind of slow connection that you can't fix by just kissing. Walkman days, you're my forever wishing. I bought a vintage Walkman last year for too much money. I still listen to my old mixtapes on the slow Sunday morning. The fidelity is poor, the bass is weak, the highs are flat, but the feeling is so right that I don't care about that. yellow Sony sports model is still in my drawer today.
Landed at Narita at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday in November. Took the train to Shibuya. My hotel was somewhere I'd remember. Stepped out of the station into the chaos of the famous crossing. The neon was already screaming. The day was already losing. 1,000 people moving in 1,000 directions at once. The most alive I'd ever felt in just 2 seconds of confront. Tokyo neon, you're a kind of magic I hadn't seen. The way the signs all glow in colors I'd never thought to mean. The way the streets are clean but somehow chaotic and full. The way the salarymen walk like they have a magic pull. Tokyo neon, you're my favorite kind of overwhelmed. You're the city that made me realize my own city's a small realm. Tokyo neon, you're my forever's helm. I ate ramen at a tiny shop hidden down an alley near my room. The chef didn't speak English, but he understood my need to consume. The broth was so rich, it almost made me cry into the bowl. The kind of food that opens up a part of your own soul. I walked home through Roppongi at midnight. The neon was a sea of light and sound and motion. The perfect place to be. Tokyo neon, you're a kind of magic I hadn't seen. by the lights of Shibuya's ember.